Hello everyone, welcome to question 11 of Placement Test Series 1 on Storage Class Specifiers. This is Nikesh Agarwal from Sarthi Career. Now there are 4 types of storage class specifiers. The first one is local or auto, the second is global or extern, the third is static, and the fourth is registers. In this question we are only going to look at local or auto storage class specifier. So local storage class specifier is indicated by, if you use the keyword auto, this indicates that it is a local variable, or we may not have any keyword, and if the variable is inside a particular function or within a particular block of code, those are local variables to that function or to that block of code. Now there are 4 points to remember with any kind of storage class specifier. So with respect to local variables, let's look at the first point, which is the lifetime of the variable. The lifetime of the variable is limited to the function in which it is declared. So if you look at this question, there is a variable a which is declared within this function. So the a exists within this function. As soon as this function is over, the variable a is destroyed, or within the block in which it is declared. So here we see within the block we have another variable c. So the lifetime of this variable c is only limited to this block of code. Beyond this block of code, c will cease to exist. Now the second point which is associated with it is scope. Scope is basically where all can you access the local variables. So a local variable can be accessed only within the function in which it is declared. Like for this a variable a, it cannot be accessed in another function or within the block in which it is declared. So variable c, which is declared in this block of code, it cannot be accessed outside this block of code. The third point which we need to remember with local variables is the memory where it is stored. So all local variables are always stored on the stack memory. And the fourth, which is not important in the context of this question, but it is good to know, is the default value. And local variables may have junk value. Now whenever a function is called, a stack frame for that function is created in the stack memory, in which the local variables will be stored. So the first statement, which we see as int a equals to 10, space in memory for a equals to 10 is created and it is pushed onto the stack. Now when we see a block of code, it is like creating another stack frame inside the stack frame for main. And then within the block of code, we see that we have created 2 variables a and c, and a is pushed onto the stack with the value 20 and c is pushed onto the stack with the value 10. And then we see we have a statement a equals to a plus c. Please remember, whenever there are 2 variables with the same names, always the local is given more preference. So in this block of code, the a is more local variable than this a, and hence this a is going to be given more priority. So a equals to a plus c. So basically we are going and updating this memory content with the value a equals to a plus c, which is 30. And then we print a. So we print 30 here, which is again this a, the local variable a to that block of code, is given more preference. Now once this block of code is over, the stack frame for that block of code is destroyed, and what we are left is with something like this. And then we see if we print a, now that we have only this a, it is going to go and print a's value, which is nothing but 10. And then we see print c. Now this is where the compiler will throw an error saying that I do not see any variable c in this stack frame. Please note, this question will not even go beyond compilation, because at the time of compilation itself, the compiler understands the c is only limited access within this block of code, and we cannot have any reference to c outside this block of code, and hence it will throw a compiler error at this statement itself. But for clarity of understanding, we went and solved this question to just help you understand how all these variables will behave. So the answer, the final answer to this question is compilation error. I hope you all liked the video. Please do share and subscribe. Thank you.